returning to Munich after extensive travels with Count Adolf Friedrich von Schack. Franz von Lenbach entered a new phase of his life, one that would transform him not only into an artist, but into a person who would shape the face of an entire German era. It was at this time that he finally moved away from genre scenes and copies of old masters and focused on the main genre of his life, portraiture. His first attempts were still restrained, but they were already distinguished by the fact that he tried to convey not only a person's appearance, but also their inner weight, social status, and psychological presence. This is what attracted the attention of wealthy Munich families. In the 1880s, Lenbach achieved a level of success that the young man from Schrobenhausen could never have dreamed of. He bought a plot of land on Luisenstrasse and built his own villa, the future Lenbach House, which would later become a museum. It was not just a house. It was designed in the style of an Italian palazzo and was originally conceived as a place where the artist could work, exhibit his works, and receive clients. The villa became a symbol of his status, external confirmation that he was now at the very center of German cultural life. It was during these years that he began working with people whose names would go down in history. Among them was Chancellor Otto von Bismarck, whose portrait Lenbach would paint again and again, creating the canonical image of the Iron Chancellor. His studio also became a meeting place for figures such as Franz Liszt, Helmholtz, Pope Leo XIII, Richard Wagner, and leading figures of the German aristocracy. They all wanted one thing: to be immortalized by Lenbach. The secret of his success lay in his technique. He made extensive use of photography, taking dozens of photographs and sketches before moving on to the final canvas. This allowed him to achieve incredible psychological accuracy and dramatic lighting, characteristic of Spanish masters, especially Velázquez, who had inspired him since his youth. His models' gazes seemed alive, and the dark, saturated backgrounds added grandeur and severity to the portraits. His works looked as if the person on the canvas was not just posing, they were commanding, thinking, influencing, living. By the end of this period, Lenbach had become the most influential portraitist in the German Empire. His clients were politicians, scientists, aristocrats, and artists, and his studio was a place where the visual history of the entire country was created. It was during these years that he became an artist whose brush determined how future generations would see the faces of their era.